All right, well, here I am on the internet with no makeup, but this is a very highly requested video. A lot of you guys, for some reason, want to see how I do my makeup. Not sure why. I am by no means a beauty guru, but I figured why not show you guys kind of like my everyday makeup routine from start to finish. You can see kind of the products I use. So let's just jump right in it. And by the way, I always wear a headband when I do my makeup because I hate like these little hairs that I have. Like they always get in my face and get in my makeup and it drives me crazy. And yes, I did buy this cat ear headband specifically to do my makeup. So, all right, let's just jump right into it. So I basically keep like all my makeup in this like little bag. Victoria's Secret. My mom probably got this for me for Christmas. She always buys us like these little things. And it's nice because then I never have to worry about it. I get new ones every year for Christmas. So I'll probably have a new one this year. But okay, so the very first thing that I do is I like to like prime my face. I kind of have like dry skin. So I went to Ulta recently and they gave me these samples and I need to go back and buy the full thing. Okay, some of my stuff is like missing. My sister's cat is here right now and it like I left my makeup out, the lid open, and I came back and like all my makeup was scattered everywhere. So hopefully it's all in there, but I did find it. So this is what I'm using. It's like Lancome La Base Pro, I don't know, but it's really good. It's like this oil and like it like fills in your pores. So I just always put like a little bit on my cheeks, and I'm gonna be looking down because I have like my little handheld mirror here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Nifty little thing. I always do my makeup at my like desk. Like I'll start working and then I'll like answer emails and do my makeup like slowly. But anyways, I'm just gonna put this on. So then I just rub it in. And it's so soft. Like it makes your skin just like so smooth. I don't know. I love this stuff. And this stuff is really expensive too. Like this whole bottle, I'm pretty sure. So I was really surprised when they gave me like this big of a sample, which is really nice. I think I like Ulta better than Sephora. I just feel like they're a lot more like giving and like nice. Sephora's a little like stuck up maybe, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm so not a makeup person. But anyway, so that's my base. If my skin's feeling really dry, I'll even put like a face lotion on. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Maybe I need to get like another primer. I don't know, but that's what I do. Okay, so the next thing I do is do a wet foundation. And I used to get MAC and I really loved their Studio Fix Fluid and I think I want to go back to that. But I have been using this one and I just get this from Target, but it is honestly like really good. So it's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. Looks like this in shade 105, whatever that means. And I tried getting like the not matte one and I did not like how it looked, so I like the matte, whatever that means. So yeah, I always just put it like right here. And if you guys have a favorite like foundation, let me know in the comments box because I'm so down to try new stuff. I just think this looks really cool. I just think trying new stuff is how you find what you like, and so I'm always down to try something that you guys suggest. Okay, so I put my makeup on right now with this like foundation brush. It's a little dirty. I just washed it like a couple days ago. I really need to start washing these like every day. I think you're supposed to do that. But anyways, this is what I use right now. I used to use the Beauty Blender and I also think I might switch back to that. I feel like during the summer, I like to do things different than I like to do in the winter. And so I think I'm gonna switch back to the Beauty Blender, but this works for now. As you can tell, I'm like so not gentle either. I hope this doesn't cause wrinkles. I have no idea. That's why I need to get the collagen from Nutri so my skin just gets real clear. And I always go like, whoa, that sounded funny. I always go like a little bit below my jawline just to kind of blend it. I do spray tan, so like my skin's always all funky. All right, so now we have our base on, and it's amazing what just a base of foundation can do to your face. Just so you guys know, like, I do kind of have like freckles naturally, but I don't real tan anymore because I have like a disease called vitiligo where just like I can't tan in certain spots. So I just spray tan, and one, I think that keeps my skin like really nice, but two, it like kind of like hides my freckles. And depending on if my spray tan is like new or like it's been a few days, my face can get really white. So I hate like when I'm pale and not having makeup on. So this is always a nice view. Okay, so now we have our foundation on. The next thing that I do is concealer, and I just switched to this one. So this is called, what is this? Oh, this is Dermablend Quick Fix Concealer, and then a bunch of French stuff. And I use the color Ivory 10N. So it looks like this. There's not really like a label on it. The top looks like that. And then you can see, maybe it's not gonna focus. Well, anyways, it's 10N. So I used to use, gosh, what's the brand called? Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to remember it. But it's the brand that they use for like Cirque du Soleil shows. I had like a little tube of that, and that lasted me like so long. This one I use a lot more of. Oh, this is the one that is empty. Oh boy, let me find the right one. I don't know why I keep empty ones in my bag, but all right, here we go. So just this like kind of like a lipstick. Oh my gosh, this is already almost out. I just got a new one like a couple weeks ago, and these are like 30 bucks. But anyways, I really like it. So I always put like a triangle under my eye. Kind of like that, I guess. I put it down my nose. Put it here in a cool little pattern. I don't really know how to contour, but I see that this is where people put their stuff, so that's kind of what I do. Do just like a line here, a little bit there, and then some right here. I do really like this one, and I use the translucent powder that is the same brand, and I'll show you guys that next. But yeah, so I put that here like so, super cute. And then I just use my finger. This is what the lady told me to do, so I think it works really well. You just dab it in everywhere. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Ta-da! Just kidding. We have way more steps. So I just kind of like try to blend in the edges a little bit, but when I do the other stuff, it'll all come together. Don't you worry. So next I do translucent powder. Now, I don't know. I always thought like, why would anyone put powder over their makeup? It's going to make it look really cakey. And it's funny because I asked my best friend, Melissa, who's really good at makeup. She's a makeup artist. I think she worked at MAC. And I asked her recently because I'm trying to start incorporating like expensive makeup and learning how to do things so I can actually like legit know how to do my makeup. But I asked her, I was like, what's your favorite thing? Like, what do I need to buy? And she said translucent powder. And I was like, really? Like of all things, like maybe like a nice brow pencil or a good foundation. She's like, nope, translucent powder. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what this is all about. So the lady at Ulta actually recommended this brand. It's called Dermablend, and I just get the loose translucent. Yeah, so just like the original loose setting powder, just in translucent, lucent. And I freaking love this, you guys. This is a huge game changer. So the way she described it was that like when you put foundation on, like this just like seals it in, so it's not so like pory looking. So it actually looks less cakey putting powder over liquid foundation. So we're just gonna do that. I love this part too because it's kind of fun. You get this like little floofy thing. But yeah, so I start out and I just do it over like all of the concealer that I just put on, because that part is like the thickest, the freshest. Because my foundation's matte, I feel like it actually like dries pretty fast. So I always just go over the freshest, wettest stuff first. Can't forget the nose. And then I kind of go back through and just do like everywhere else. Oh, that looks cold in my hair. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no beauty guru. I just kind of throw this stuff on my face and hope it looks good. Okay, so now it's all over and I just leave that. Like I'll brush it off if I need to at the end, but this just like lets it like bake and set into your skin. Okay, the next thing I do is like bronzer, blush, and highlight. And I actually usually use like a Sephora brand highlighter and contour, but I got this in like one of those like monthly subscription things where you get to try new products, and it's called Ish Contour Kit. And it looks like this inside. So you can see there's like a highlight, a blush, and then 2 bronzers. So what I do is I just get a little bit of both of the bronzers, and I have like this brush. I love this one. It's like literally like falling off the handle. So janky, but I like it because the bristles are really tight. And so I feel like it just goes on really well. But I always start and I put bronzer right here, kind of go on this side a little bit. That looks really dark. I hope this is like turning out how it normally does. And then I just get up here, like on the side, top of my head, a little bronze. I'll go like on the side of my nose, just like a tad. I don't re-dip it for that part though. And then I always go like on my jawline, just kind of highlights it a little. Okay, that's my bronzer. Then I'll take my blush just a little bit and I put it just right here on like the apple of your cheeks. Is that what they call this? I don't know. I feel like I've heard that. So a little blush. That looks really bright. And then I get a different brush for my nose because I feel like that one always like wipes off my contour. So when I do highlight, I just use this. Nothing fancy. I don't know. It's just a brush. I don't have any of those brushes. Like beauty gurus are always like, and this is the T45 brush. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a fluffy brush. So anyways, I'll just do my nose right on the tip. I always try to get a lot there because I like it there. I'll get my upper lip, a little bit more on like the bridge of my nose. And I really want to find, I need to switch back to my old highlight because it was like, pow, like you could really see it. This one I feel like isn't super bright. I always go right here, like above where I put my bronzer and my blush. And then I'll do like a little bit here. I don't know. I guess I like to be shiny. Pretty much just go everywhere. And this kind of takes off like any setting powder, so. But that's pretty much off. And like you can see, like my face looks so like smooth. Like obviously this is just like a regular video. You can't filter these. So this is no filter, obviously. And I don't know, I just feel like the setting powder just makes such a difference. So that's it for like my face. Now I always go and do my eyes next. So, excuse me, I have the hiccups. So I have this palette. I don't know where it's from. It's called Profusion, and I want to say my mom gave this to me for Christmas, and I feel like I've seen this at Target of all places, but it's really cool. I really like the colors in here. So this is what it looks like. Sorry, my computer's like right behind the camera, so I have a reflection, but there's like lots of browns. I don't really use like any crazy colors. I like to use browns, and then I have like, there's a pink one. Actually, I'll open it so you guys can see. So I really like this pink, this orange, and like these browns. You can see the ones I use the most. I use this white one for like the highlight, like right here, you'll see. And then these ones are kind of like shimmery, so I put those on my lid, but I will show you now. So again with the brushes, I don't know what they're called. I'm actually missing a ton. I think they're under the couch like the cat, but I'm just gonna use whatever brushes. So I always start with this part first. So I'll use like a white, as you can see, and I just put it right here. Now, I don't always do like eyeshadow, but I always do this part because I just think it looks really good. So I'll always do like a white, and then I'll get like a light brown, or like you can even use your bronzer. A lot of times I just use bronzer, but I just put that right here. And I feel like that alone just looks really good. But I'm gonna do kind of like the makeup I do for videos, because I feel like in videos and like pictures, I always do a little bit darker because it just makes your eyes pop a lot more. So let me get my other brush. This one, I actually think you are supposed to use for this, and it makes a huge difference. So it looks like this. No number to tell you guys. Actually, this came with this set. So yeah, it obviously is for eyeshadow. So I use the pink color, and then I'll get like a little bit of the darker brown. Just put it on there. And then I just go on the outside crease, like in the crease and on this outside like corner kind of. And just get it in there. I just go like a couple times to make sure it blends. I go a little bit like up. It looks really pink in the camera, but it doesn't look like that in real life, I promise. Let's just do the other side. Real quick. Boom. Then I'll go back to this brush because I'm missing my other ones. Usually I try to have one brush just for my light colors, but we're just gonna work with this. So I do the same colors that I just put here, and I'm gonna go under my eye. So this always freaks me out because I'm always scared like the eyeshadow particles are gonna like get in my eye. So I just go right here. And I don't know why us girls always have to open our mouth when we put makeup on, but all right, this looks really freaky. But yes, so that's what I do there. And then with the like shimmery ones that I like to put here, I always use my finger because it just gets on there like a lot better. So sorry, I use my middle finger because it's just easier, not flicking you guys off. So I just put it there like so. Nothing crazy. This is like adult finger painting. It's great. And I do try to get like in the corners a little bit, just get a little shine there. And then I'll go back with this brush and I'll just dip it in there. And I just kind of go right here to like blend between the really light and like the darker. Good enough. Okay, next is eyebrows. So I use this, oh my gosh, this is so sad. This is just the e.l.f. brand, which is like the super cheap. I had to buy this in a pinch because I went to Ulta to get the one that I normally use, which I don't have the thingy and I forget what it's called. Ugh, I don't know. I think it's in my purse because I literally had it in there to go get the new one. But this one works actually really well for being like $4 or something. But I am a huge fan of just like pencils. You can see it just has like a little thingy. And my eyebrows aren't bad. I got them microbladed a couple years ago, but it's mostly faded. But I just kind of fill it in and give it like a little shape. So I'm gonna try to show you guys while I do it. But I just kind of start at the bottom and like make a straight line in. It's like right here where I want it to go. Then I'll kind of fill in the front like a little bit. So you can see a little difference. Then I'll go just above where my eyebrow hairs are on the top, just to make like a straight line. And then the part where I'm really missing hair is like right here. So I always kind of just fill that in like that. So you can see like kind of the hole. And I'll just fill that in. And then go down like the tail of your eyebrow. And I actually took classes on microblading because I thought like that would be something fun to do. They make really good money. I mean, to get your eyebrows microbladed, it's like $400 to $600 and it takes like 2 hours. So I'm actually thinking about doing my own, but I don't know. Like that kind of freaks me out, but maybe I'll do a video on it. So you can kind of see the difference. Like this eyebrow is like filled in. It has that arch. It's just like shaped. This one's kind of like a little thin, not really shapy. So I'm gonna do the other side really quick. I can't ever get my eyebrows to match either, so I don't know. If it happens to you, don't worry. You're not the only one. As long as they look similar. Good enough for me. This one just like never looks big enough. I don't know. Maybe it's because I think they look good. Okay, eyebrows done. I hate when I do my makeup too and like it gets on my lips, so it makes my lips look so small. So I always keep like just like an e.l.f. Lipstick in my bag just to put it on, but the ones I really like are in my purse. And I like MAC's lipsticks a lot. But I'm just gonna put this on because it looks so weird. Okay, so now that my face is done, I just have to do my eyes. So I always like to set it. I've tried a bunch of different setting sprays. I pretty much buy a new one every time. I just picked up this NYX one. Seems good to me. I don't know. I don't really know if this does anything, to be honest. I feel like my makeup always stays pretty well, so, but I just like it because it feels good on your face. So, okay. Mascara. So, oh, here's my favorite MAC lipstick. So this is, you can see it's my favorite because like I've had to like dig into it. But this color is called Brave. I love this color. It's like a little bit darker than like what I have on now, but it's like the perfect like pinkish nude. Love it. Okay, mascara. So I always wear eyelashes, but I'm just gonna put mascara on because I feel like that setting powder, gosh, I actually have really long eyelashes, but because I wear fake eyelashes, it like rips them out. So now I'm kind of stuck wearing fake eyelashes. But I always put mascara on because the setting powder kind of gets on my eyelashes and makes them look like really like white, I guess you could say. And then I always do the bottom. Actually, this one's like almost out. You guys, I need to like go makeup shopping. This is like becoming more apparent as I'm making this video in front of y'all because my mascaras are like empty. This is actually like something that I've been wanting to get something really nice of. So if you guys have, sorry, you're like looking out my forehead. If you guys have like a good suggestion for a really nice mascara, let me know. Let me know any makeup suggestions actually. If you're like a makeup artist and you're watching this, you're probably like, oh my God, what is she doing? But it works for me. All right, mascara. Now all we have is eyelashes. So this is also another video that I have like highly requested that I do. Like showing you guys how to put on eyelashes. So I'll do my best. Ow, this thing like hurts. It like pinches too much into my head. I don't have a fresh set. I was actually looking for some, but I'm moving, as you guys know. So my stuff is like everywhere. So I always like use a set of eyelashes for like a week because they last. You know, you just take them off and they're still good. Let me find ones that go together. Okay, there we go. So these are what mine look like, and I get them from, they're called Salon Perfect. And honestly, these are my very, very favorite ones. I get compliments on them all the time. I'm just like getting the glue off of them while I talk to you guys. Because there's like glue from the last time I wore them. You gotta kind of like peel it off. Otherwise it just like gets super thick on there. But I get compliments on these all the time. I've tried to find them like online at any stores. They don't sell them anywhere but Walmart. And they're always sold out. Like someone big probably made a YouTube video about it because they're always sold out or they're just that good. But these are like double stacked. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell what they look like, but you'll see them on. Let me just get all the glue off. Ugh, it's like super stuck. This is so much easier without acrylic nails on. I just ripped all mine off yesterday because I broke one. And I'm moving, so I was like, it's not worth getting them fixed. And then once one's off, I have to just take all of them off. And they look so bad. Ugh. But anyways, it's way easier to take your eyelash glue off. So, one tip I will give you guys, I already did it to these ones, obviously, because I've worn them. But a lot of eyelashes are really long. I always cut the inside like a little bit off, and that like makes it like the perfect length. This is my absolute favorite glue. I don't use any other glue. I've tried other glues. They peel off. They burn my eyes. This is the one. And I get the white one that ends up drying clear. So, oh, my eyelashes are like sticking together. Weird. Okay, so you just put the glue on each one. This is becoming a really long video. Just a side note, usually only takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to get ready. But because I'm like talking to you guys, it's taking, a lot longer. Okay, the glue's finally coming out. I always get bubbles. Does that happen to anyone else? Like, see that? Okay, so you can see like I just put glue on the very top, and then I'll do the other one while that kind of dries a little. So if you let it like sit for a minute, it actually gets like really tacky, and it just helps it stick better. Because you want it to not be like just freshly wet. You want it to be a little tacky so it doesn't like come right off. Okay, this is gonna be hard to show you guys, but I'm just gonna tell you because I always get really up close to the mirror. But you always want to kind of like bend it so it's already in the shape. And then I always try to like set the middle part first, and then I go back and like push down the sides. So I'll try to let it be so you guys can see. Okay, you can see, good. So you'll see I get the middle like stuck on, and then I'll maneuver. So you want to hold both ends. I always get glue everywhere. And then you kind of want to just, I don't know how people do this with tweezers. Like I have to like get in there with my fingers. But then you just want to like, I always like kind of clamp it onto my eyelashes so that it stays. There's one. This is such a mess. Okay, one eyelash done. Looks really funny. But you can see what a difference like eyelashes make. Okay, let's do the other one. And it's kind of sad because like I said, like I used to have like really long and full eyelashes, and then after I started wearing these, it like rips them out and they're like so thin and so short. Like my eyelashes pretty much used to look like this. Maybe not this thick, but close enough. All right, we're on. So that's how I put my eyelashes on. Now, the last thing I do is I just put like a little bit of black eyeliner. So I have two different kinds that I like. I like the wet ones you can draw on. Again, this is just e.l.f., nothing special. And then I like these ones that like roll up, if it's gonna do it, yeah. It's more of like a creamy consistency. This is Rimmel London, and I always get black. And then I'll just go like right in the corner of my eye. And that kind of hides like the edge of the eyelash, like the fake eyelash, because like the band can be really thick, so it can look like really dark and then all of a sudden it's not. So this kind of hides that really well. And then I'll just kind of go on like the upper corner and then a little bit on the bottom. Always feels so weird. It's like you're scratching your eyeball. The other side. And that's it, you guys. This eyelash looks kind of weird, so I'm actually gonna curl it. Oh, I think I like actually scratched my eye. Ow. So sometimes like my eyelashes get bent depending on like what activities I was doing. It's so hard to get these in here. Well, anyways, I can do that later. But that is how I achieve this look. I'll show you guys like a little closer. Oh, you can see my highlight. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, pretty simple. Like I said, this normally only takes me like 5-10 minutes. I'm really fast at it. I do the same thing every day. Don't get mad at me, but sometimes I do it while I'm driving. No, not while I'm moving. I do it at stoplights, but you know, you gotta save time where you can. But I can literally do this with my eyes closed. It's a little bit harder talking to you guys, trying to find stuff in here and explain everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget that I am doing a Vlogmas giveaway. So I'm giving away $200 cash and some other goodies to 3 winners, maybe more. All you have to do to enter is like and comment on all of my Vlogmas videos. I believe this is Vlogmas number 6. So there's gonna be 25 Vlogmas videos. So make sure that you engage on my channel. The people that are most engaged are gonna be the ones that I select as the winner. And of course, make sure you're subscribed. And if you're watching this after the fact, make sure to subscribe. I'm gonna be doing a lot more giveaways in the future. And I will see you guys next time.